Hey everybody, my name's Matt and welcome back to Cobb Hill Farms. Well, it's still snowing, no surprise there, but the winds have gone away and it's not too bad temperature wise. I think it's like 19 or 20 degrees. It doesn't feel too bad. I got a small little project in the chicken house I want to accomplish today, and I don't know, we'll have to see what else we can get ourselves into. Hey ladies. Well, the ladies are in here doing their thing already this morning, but they're going to have to vacate the premises because the work we have to do is right over in this area. So the project I want to do today is we have these 5 hen boxes, and when we bought more pullets here this past fall, we knew we weren't going to have enough laying space for that amount of chickens that we currently have, roughly 75 egg layers. So what I want to do today is I'm going to add another row of laying boxes. We used round 5-gallon pails, what we had available back when we first built these ones. Today I'm going to use something a little bit different. So this time around with this project, we're going to use these rectangular cat litter boxes over the round 5-gallon pails that I used before. I want to try these for a couple different reasons. One, they got a flat bottom. I want to see if the hens prefer this style over the round 5-gallon pail. The other thing I like about trying to use these is I'm going to cut this larger flap off and utilize this lower piece, and that'll help hold the pine shavings in, and hopefully that'll eliminate the step of me having to put a board across the front like I had to do on the 5-gallon pail design that's currently being used. So hopefully that'll save a step in the assembly process. So the first thing we need is 2 upright pieces. Those need to be 14 inches tall. So I should be able to get both of those pieces out of this short 2x4. Looks pretty good to me. Now I need 2 pieces that are 24 inches long. Close enough. And the last one I need is 64 inches long. Right here. Alright, we got a pocket full of screws, a toolbox full of tools. Let's go see if we can get a start on this. Alright, got the old ladies out of here, so that'll make things a little easier for a little bit. So first thing I want to do is get my pieces that come off the wall out. That's going to set my depth. So I need to figure out what I got to do over here on the end of this roost. I can cut some of this off. They don't use it a whole lot. So we got the big roost up high. So I'm going to cut this off a little bit, give us some room to expand it. So I ought to be able to take these screws out, hopefully. Will this bar come out of here? Trying to find the heads of all these screws in and amongst the chicken poop. Not going to be very fun. So if I don't need it, I'll destroy it. I think because I got this roost here and then the roost out in the new coop, we're going to get rid of this whole little section here, and I don't need it. Now let's get rid of what we don't need. I think that's good for now. So to set my height, I'm going to lay this 2x4 right across the top of these old boxes. Now I'm going to slide in my horizontal piece that comes out from the wall. And to set the level, I want to make sure I get these boxes as level as possible. The other thing I want to do is get this out just a little bit, have a ledge for this, and then the other board that's going to go out to set on. Yeah, we'll make sure this is somewhat level. Looks pretty good there. We'll put another screw in it. Now let's see how we look this way. The bubble looks between the lines there. Slide it out just a little bit. That doesn't fit. Alright, so this is what we got so far. We got our cross pieces in over here with our supports on the front. Don't worry about that 2x4, that's not staying there. We got the support here along with the cross piece back there. So this 2x4 is going to go back here on the wall somewhere, screwed directly to the wall, just like this one is back here, and that's what the back of the buckets are going to fasten to. We got to see what we're going to do for a board going across the front here. And when I got looking at this one down here closer, this is a 2x8, so I'm going to go see if I got a 2x8 and duplicate what is exactly right here, and we'll go from there. If you like this video so far, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you like our channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. We're trying to grow our channel just like everyone else out here on YouTube. So we're taking a walk up to our at-home lumberyard, see if we can find a 2x8. I don't think that's a 2x8, but I think it'll work. Alright, let's see how this fits up here. Looks pretty good. Definitely long enough. So, kind of sort of lay that up against the back wall for now. I also brought a bucket down here to kind of give us an idea on how far we needed to set this board back. That looks pretty good right about there. Gives a nice ledge for the chickens to stand on to be able to walk in, but yet gives us enough surface area for the bucket to sit on so we don't have to worry about it falling through. And I could even probably run a screw down through here to help locate it. Yeah, get the level out and see what it looks like. That's not too awful bad right there. That's pretty good for guessing. Good enough. Well, before we go fastening the bottom board, I want to go get the rest of the buckets and get them prepped so we can bring them all down, get them all laid across there, make sure everything looks good the way we want it before we do anything with that bottom board. So let's go get that done. Alright, 5 more boxes. Now let's get these laid up across here and see how 6 of them are going to fit. Look at that, I can get one more box than what I got on the bottom in the same amount of space. Sweet. Yeah, I got 1-inch screws for doing this job. Don't need them great big long ones. Now let's just see if I can get the screw gun in here and do this without dropping the screw. That looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. Gonna put a little color in the ladies' lives. There. I think that'll work. And last but not least, see if our board fits. Look at that. I like that. The purpose of this board is to keep the chickens from sitting on top of the hen boxes. They do sit up here on this ledge once in a while, but not very often. So that's what the purpose of this is for, just to keep the chickens from sitting on top of the boxes. I think we're done. Well, there we are. I think we got ourselves a good, cheap, but yet effective way for our egg layers to lay their eggs. We've more than doubled the capacity of hen boxes. So I'm really curious to see which style box they like better. The round bottom, 5-gallon pail, or these more rectangular kitty litter buckets. So we'll have to keep an eye on it over the next few weeks and see which one they prefer. So, another job done. Alright, Bonnie and Clyde, time to put down some fresh bedding for You gonna stay in there or are you gonna vacate the premises? Alright, you two need to leave. Goodbye. Come on, get. Come on. Get up. We'll try doing this without even locking the gate. See if they come crashing in through it. What, do you want back in? Alright, I suppose we'll let them back in now. Better empty out the feeder that I just put a bunch of straw in. This is the first year in a really long time that we've used straw for the calves for bedding. Usually I'd use first cutting hay bales, something we had on hand, didn't cost us anything. Well, this straw came about from a friend of mine who we did some manual labor, putting some hay and straw in the barn for him, helping him out. He gave us some straw bales in return for payment. And I do have to say one thing, I almost forgot how well the straw works as bedding over the hay. So I think going forward, at least for the calves, we're gonna continue to use straw. So I don't know, maybe I can work something out with them this year and work off some manual labor in exchange for some more small straw bales. Well, I think that's about enough for one day. I'm going to go in the house, sit next to the fire and warm up a little bit before it's time to come out and do chores. I really would like to hear from you, the viewers, on what keeps you coming back to our channel. If this is the first time you've watched our channel, I hope you keep coming back. But what can we do better? And what interests you in our channel? Is it the mechanical stuff? Is it the farm related stuff? Is it a mix of both? I just want to know. You know, you can't get any better if you don't get input from the people that are watching your stuff. So please, in the comment section below, just give me any kind of feedback. And we hope we can do something a little bit better to make the channel better. So if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you like our channel, as always, we ask you to subscribe. I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.